been a learning curve. It has been great. There's been disappointments. There've been like great things, but most importantly, I've learned and I've grown as a person. Sometimes you have your plans. The Bible says you can have your own plans, but the purpose of God shall prevail. But I have learned to grow. Even disappointments, Paula, when people like cancel on me. At first, it used to be bother me. I'm like, oh, why? But until I learned, Uti, this is mine.
True.
This is my podcast.
Welcome to Motivation Corner SA. My name is Paula. This is your final episode for 2024, where your host is today your guest. Welcome everybody. If you're here for the first time, welcome. All the returns, hi guys. I'll be sitting here making all the mistakes, but don't worry, we'll be fine. So I'm with my friend Mpolo King, whom I've known for years, since tertiary days. Up to now, we still tight like that. So I'm gonna be asking a few questions, and she's gonna be giving us a slice of cake. So Mpolo King, how has it been for you? Oh, first of all, congratulations on 1,500 subscribers. Yay! So how has it been for you? How has 2024 been for you?
Okay. Hi, thanks so much, Paula, for coming and interviewing me. I can't believe I'm nervous, guys. I'm the one who's nervous today. I get to feel how it is to be on the other side. Thanks to all the people that have been watching and subscribing. Okay, how has it been? At first, if you watch my first episode, I was a bit nervous. I wasn't as relaxed as you continue with the other episode. So it was nerve wracking, but also I had a reason as to why I'm doing this, and of which I explained in the first episode that my reason for doing this is to leave a legacy for my kids and my great grandchildren, so that when they search the name Mpulukeng one day, they get to see such conversation, the conversation I used to have with all the guests that I've invited here. So it has been a learning curve. It has been great. There's been disappointments. There've been like great things, but most importantly, I've learned and I've grown as a person.
Is it? That's so great. Looking at the number of people that have come on the show this year, most of them are women. Is there a particular reason for that?
No, not really. I've tried to ask so many men to come. I don't know whether they are scared to speak out or not. Yeah, some will agree and then last minute they cancel on me. I don't know whether it's cold feet or in particular men don't like to really talk, or maybe they're scared. But the funny thing, when I do my audits, like the people who watch the most are men. Imagine it's men who watch. So there's no particular reason as to why only men. Only there's a lot of women here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that they don't come, and I get most referrals for women.
For women.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is true that basadi ba itshwara thipa ka bogale. As nerve-wracking as it is, but they still come.
They still do.
That's
Yeah.
so good. Now that you've mentioned the disappointments, do you always have somebody on standby? Do you have a backup for when somebody withdraws on the last minute on you?
Sometimes I don't have. I've learned to. It's either plan for maybe the following week. I can try to invite them the following week, or have my own topic where I'll be shooting alone. Have a certain topic that I will be talking about. So
Yeah.
that's my backup plan.
Okay.
Yeah, because some will, like I had a guest last, they canceled the day before the shoot. Sometimes you can't tell a person that I'm going to invite you to a podcast so that you can come and talk, and you tell them in a matter of less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
then
although
it's
I did
unfair
that
on
to
the
you.
other people. With me, she always has her way. So what can I say? Okay, on the goals that you've set for yourself this year regarding the podcast, are you seeing any progress? Have you achieved? Where are you?
Yes, I've achieved a lot. the numbers have gone high. The views, I'm excited. Like every video that I've posted, it has more than 30 views. And in reality, if you were to put people in one room, can you imagine how many? 30 people, it's a lot of number. For me, it's also great that 30 people sit and watch. But an average of people who watch my videos, it's 150 people views. I always get 150 views. So that's great. And I was hopeful. I had high goals that at least by the end of the year I should monetize. At least I have the subscribers. What is missing is the hours. So I think I still need close to 2,000 hours to reach my goal. So which means I need to have close to maybe 80 views per video or per week, per month, to reach my 2,000 hours. Yeah, but it used to bother me a lot. It used to discourage me. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not getting where I want to be, until I had to remind myself, Uguti, why are you doing this?
Okay.
Because my why is not really money. It's to leave a legacy. Yes, I want money. I would love money, but it's to keep this information, these conversations, until the people I'm actually doing this for, they're still young. Some haven't been born. So I can't be discouraged that people who I'm not, yes, I'm doing for everybody, like, please don't get me wrong, but the main reason I'm doing this, the people I'm doing this for, they're young, they can't consume all these conversations.
And by the time they are grown,
it would make sense. So, yes, but sometimes you have your plans. The Bible says you can have your own plans, but the purpose of God shall prevail. But I have learned to grow. Even disappointments, Paula, when people like cancel on me, at first it used to bother me. I'm like, oh, why? But until I learned, Uguti, this is mine. This is my podcast. Where no one will have the priority, Kayona, like I do. So it's me, so I need to put, and also think, it's not personal. If a person didn't come, it's not like they didn't want to. Some people, their reasons are fair. Even if they chicken out, it's still not personal. It's them. Also, we wouldn't want to interview someone who doesn't feel it. Then we're not going to have a productive scene. Yeah.
And sometimes I think it's not always that the new video will get many viewers. Sometimes people tend to look back where you come from and watch the videos from long ago. When you go back to look at those videos, people are watching this now because it's there. You've posted it.
Yes.
It's forever there.
Yeah.
So it is a good thing indeed.
Yeah.
Looking at the women that you have, by the way, you've invited powerhouse women.
Yes. Oh, wow. Yay.
Guys, the people that have sat on these chairs. Wow. Okay, specifically asking about Tina Mananyetso.
Oh yeah, Tina Mananyetso. Yeah.
Then I see her now on television. She's going to be live with
She was live.
She was live already.
Indeed.
Can you believe that? How does it feel for you?
It feels good because one day, like way back after her video came out, she sent me a text that, someone saw my video, and then someone maybe sent it to people, and then now she got a call that she's gonna go in at SABC to have a sports interview. And I was grateful. I was like, God, in as much as my goal is to leave a legacy, but also as time goes on, I've learned that I'm here for a purpose, is to plug people also, so that their stars can shine. We understand. Also, I also tell my guests that I'm also helping you leave a legacy for your own children. Because if people are going to search Tina Mananyetso, they're going to find this conversation.
So you're giving actually them a platform.
Yes. So I was very proud and very happy that I did that. I might not get the most recognition or even be mentioned, but the fact that I did that. It's fulfilling.
true.
And as time, like I said with the podcast, I got to learn, and it has grown me. I have grown as a person and realized that money is not everything. But the fact that you liked someone or I was somewhere there, then it means the world. Yeah.
Because most of them are not people that are known.
Yeah.
It's only like a certain group, a small group of people that actually know who these people are. But now coming here on this platform, and it goes like on TikTok, it's on Facebook, it's everywhere. Then everybody gets to know. Oh, so we've got Sis Yvette.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got Sis Lindiwe Phakathi. That Mamfundi Stolman. Like,
Yay.
great stories have been shared here.
Yeah.
When I listen to, or when I watch most of the time the podcast, I have got to have a diary with me, because the gems that are dropped here,
Oh wow.
you just cannot just listen and not take something from each and every episode, which is a good thing. So, what are your plans? Where are you going?
Forward, ne?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Firstly, as you mentioning people that are like my guests are powerhouses. I just wanna. That's also what encouraged me. Uguti, there's this powerhouse women that. On my normal basis, I wouldn't come and say, "Can I have a conversation with you?"
Yeah,
The fact that they believe in my dream and they come here to me, in as much as my numbers might be small, and be like, it's okay, we'll come and have a conversation, that also means a lot to me. And I just want to say thank you to them for every guest that has been here who have listened. Some people, I don't even know them. I only talk with them on the phone when I ask them to come and let's have a conversation, and they agree. So it also humbles me that these people, they believe in me, and that's what keeps me going.
Yeah.
When I said when sometimes when I feel like it's not going where I want, but the fact that I can invite someone and they come, for me it means a lot. It means I'm doing a right thing, and they see something out of it. Sometimes you might start something. I just wanna do something, a podcast, because initially I wanted to also make a lot of videos by myself, but I realized that ke rata ditaba, uyazi. So, and I was like, in order to channel my love for ditaba, let me channel it this way and ask good questions. Let me ask good questions. Let me get to
now
know.
you are investing your time in something that has a return for you.
Yes.
Not just writing ditaba for no reason.
Or gossiping about people. Hey, but like I'd rather gossip about, if there's such gossip, a good gossip of, how did you get here? Just ask the person, get to know it. Yeah.
And it does stretch you, ne?
It does.
Yo.
So
Nice.
the plan going forward, at the moment, as you can see my videos, I was just like doing what I can. Now I want to be more intentional.
Okay.
I'm going to start doing like mini videos, the shorts, posters. If I'm having a guest, then I'm going to start posting. Please look out for these posts, those guests, and I'm going to dedicate my time on my social medias to post about my content. That's the other plan. And then also, because the reason I'm doing that, I want to build a community, a motivation corner as a community. And the only way is to be visible on social medias. And also, I want to do the charity works and invite young girls or everybody who is in my community to come. We do that to give out in other communities, give out to charities, go do the drives for the pets, whatever, go cook soup for everybody. So that's what I plan to do next year, and host an event where I can call these big names, these wonderful women from Emalahleni to come, and we have conversation live with the audience, so that people can ask questions live. Because sometimes on a podcast, sometimes you feel like, I have this question, but then you forget. So now I want them to have this conversation. And if you can see more with Bank, we have a lot of stars that come from Wheatbank. So I believe Wheatbank, in as much as people don't know about it, most people, but it has a lot of gems, man. In a talent, there is
Yeah.
money
Yeah.
here.
True.
It's a small Joburg. It has a lot.
A small Joburg.
Yeah.
A small place of gold. Small
Yes.
place of gold.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of influence. So I'm planning to do that and also open to learning new things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And still, the plan is to monetize because I'd love to earn from this. Yeah. Because I'm funding everything from my pocket. So I would love to get that money
That
to
return,
fund
yeah.
my podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, another question. What doors have you have this podcast open for you?
Doors
Like getting invitations to do motivation talks, or where there's gathering of students, of people, and you are called only because you are the host of Motivation Corner SA.
I haven't gotten much. I only got one from TUT. It was during Mandela Day, so they asked me to come and motivate students. And
Yeah.
it's a skill, like public speaking is also a skill that I'm still learning. I'm
Okay.
acquiring. So, yeah. But I think me being visible and having all these posters, they will learn. Because I feel like I wasn't marketing myself enough. Like I wasn't visible enough.
Yeah.
So I feel like when I'm visible enough and when like I'm in your faces, then people will have no choice but to invite me and say, come have talks. Because it's what I didn't know I liked that, but as you know, where I work, I usually have conversation talking to in front of students, and
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
well. And I feel like because I know what I'm talking about, because that's the work I do, I feel more confident. But I would like to stretch myself and see if I'm
Yeah.
to be called to give a motivation or at any event.
Yeah.
See what it does. But what I'm taking with me, when I'm going to be invited, I'll know that this is me, and whatever I'm going to say there is motivation, even if I might have said the wrong way. But yeah, and also to prepare that, because I did think about it, and we listen to a lot of podcasts, affirmations. I was planning now to write my own speeches even before I'm invited, like
Okay.
just to prepare myself
Okay.
and
Okay.
take myself voice notes saying all those things to perfect my skills.
True.
But I want to start writing those motivations
Yeah.
when I get invited, even if
Yeah.
it's in the last minute. At least I'll be having something prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that journaling has always been a big part of your life. Like it goes way, way, way back.
And we didn't
that
know
was
what
even
was that.
before the journaling thing came to play. You've always journaled.
Yeah.
How is it helping you?
Journaling is like talking to another person. Sometimes there are things that you don't really want to tell people, but when you journal it down, it's like you are telling the other person. And for me, I believe that if there's something that bothers you, you need to take it out. The only way to take it out is by talking about it. So journaling, that is what it does for me. And it also helped me to, because there's a lot of things I had written that in 5 years' time, this is where I want to see myself. And when I look, I'm like, this is where, like,
Yeah,
this is what I
yeah,
wrote. At
yeah.
that time, it didn't make sense. I'm like, hey, what are you writing? And I'm even mad sometimes, like, should have written bigger plans, because
Now that
they are coming to fruition, like I should have written further. So
Yeah.
that's what it does for me. I believe in written things. I'm teaching my son, I'm teaching my sister that I teach them to write affirmations in the morning, to write gratitude lists, because that's what I've recently found out, that if you're a grateful person, you can never be depressed. So, and also it changes your mindset. If you learn to write things that you are grateful for in the morning,
Yeah.
like when you wake up, or you can just say them in your mirror, it helps you to your mindset to change into looking for positive side during the whole day. Because you'll be like, at least tomorrow I want to have something I'm grateful for, or at night before I sleep, I need to have something I'm grateful for. So your mindset is not going to look at the negative things. You're going to be like, oh, I'm grateful that guy opened the door for me. Oh, I'm grateful that lady smiled at me.
You keep on attracting good things.
Yes, so it's that. That's what journaling does for me. It changes my mindset. It regulates me. It keeps me intact of to where I'm going. Yeah.
Nice, we're going somewhere with this. Okay. I know you're a reader as well. But what's one book that you've read this year and you feel this is it?
This year I've been reading. I haven't finished a book.
Okay.
Yeah. I've just recently learned that sometimes it's okay to read and not finish. Maybe whatever you've read, it's what you needed. Don't beat yourself, because most of the time we beat ourselves. I can't even finish a book. What you read at that time, it's what was important. So recently I've read the book by Sarah Jakes, you know, our girls, Sarah Jakes Roberts. The title of the book is Women Evolve. And that book taught me that in as much as you're asking me what is the plan for next year, even next year, when I reach them, or even before I reach my plans, I'll be having more plans. So you are evolving, you becoming a new person. Your plans evolve with you as you evolve as a person. And also it has taught me that, because she talks mostly about the story of Eve. Because we know all of us, most of us Christian, we are angry at Eve. Eve kanti why was
she so hungry?
Kanti Eve why udli apula? So she has taught us ukuthi. It has taught me that Eve is a powerhouse that only sin could have come through her.
I hear you.
Like I don't know how to explain it, but
nothing would have defeated her had it not been sin.
Yes. And also the fact that God brought Adam and then later brought Eve. Eve was not told all the instructions.
True.
It was told to Adam. So we might be the Eves in other people's lives that we brought certain things. We shouldn't also beat ourselves. Go, I shouldn't have done that. Because as we read further in the Bible, God also had a plan. In as much as she sinned, she had a plan. She will bring Jesus Christ to come and die for our sins. And also cast the snake and told us that this is what we're going to be living as women from now. So, I think I'll urge every woman to read Woman Evolve by Sarah Jakes. It's just that because I've been talking more, a lot of points are going away, but it's a great book. It has also made me plan my future and be okay with evolving, not be known as that Bolu game.
As uncomfortable as it is.
Yes, as uncomfortable as it is. Like, man, I can't he's saying, it's, but Women Evolve.
By the way, we have been readers for quite some time. We would read.
And I'll read for you in the toilet. Where you go pee.
This woman will follow me even to the toilet. I'll be on the toilet seat and she'll be reading to me. And I'll do the same for her. So we've read lots of books together that we would even come to discuss afterwards. Say, what did you get from this one? So, it is quite a journey. I wish you all the best going forward. And I so wish that you'd reach far. The energy that oozes out of you, it's great, it's positive, it's always good vibes with you. It's never a dull moment. Like, you're going to be happy with this woman around every single day. I don't know if we have ever fought, but it doesn't matter now. guys, thank you for having me. I think we'll leave it at this for today and up to next year. Goodbye for now.
Thank you.
Thank you.